everyone, it's me, it's Pixie Post, and we're live at the Pixie Palace. Well, as you probably hear, the crunching noise is Timmy in the background. He'll be eating his food, but full disclaimer, he's been running around like crazy. He's a little excitable today. I tried to start this video, and he was all up in my grill trying to get pet and all that, so just bear with me. I decided today, since it's Sunday, to just kind of relax, catch up on some tasks. Yesterday, I actually took the day off. I did a couple little normal daily things I needed to do, but otherwise, I just relaxed, watched a movie, just really recharged, and it was so nice. And I even caught up on laundry, but as you can tell, yeah, the folding really didn't happen. So that's something I'll be doing today. I want to start Monday and the work week with a clean, fresh slate. So anyway, this week I have a lot of stuff I want to get done. I have some new goals I'm working on with the Hive blockchain, where I do most of my business work. And also, I did want to take a moment to give a shout out to Hive content creator. I know so many wonderful creators and engagers, and I wish I could shout them all out in one video, but I will try to sporadically give a shout out here and there. I know I'm going to butcher her username, of course, because I usually do, and I'm going to look at the paper because otherwise I am totally going to butcher it. Her name is Angrik Lestari. I hope I'm saying that right. Forgive me if I butchered it. But I've been really liking her content as of late. I know she's been on the blockchain for quite a while, but I recently discovered her through actually my bestie and I were content creating, and we shared a couple of her links with each other. And she's in the mindset that we both are. And I really like her outlook on life. It's very positive, but it's also realistic. And that's what I try to achieve in my own life, because being positive is super, super important, because it attracts more positivity in your life. Your mindset is at a higher vibration, and you tend to be able to cope with the obstacles in life a little bit better. So I encourage you to check her out. I put her username below, because since I butchered it, nobody's going to understand the username I said. But today's blog that she did really inspired me, because it's kind of reminiscent of a video I did a while back, which I'll link below or above as well, about authenticity and how to be authentic. And hers was dare to be weird, or be weird. I may be summarizing it, but I really like that, because so many of us are afraid to be ourselves. We're always trying to keep up with the Joneses. We try to put our highlight reel on social media, whether it's decentralized or not, as always doing stuff and giving the illusion of how we want people to perceive us. And while that's kind of fun at first, and even I do photography that shows me in a little bit of a different light, which I might be getting back into as well, and I'm a little bit private about that. But I feel just like her, if you can't be your authentic self, you're doing yourself a disservice. It gets to the point where you come across a line where, are you going to let people run your life because you're so afraid of what they think of you, or that you're always trying to live up to their expectations or society's expectations? Or are you going to choose yourself first and express your own authenticity, whatever that is? My only thing for me, when I express my weirdness or my authenticity, as long as I'm not harming anybody intentionally, that's my only rule for myself. Because that's bad juju, and that's just not in my nature. So if I do end up triggering someone, while I'm sorry for that, I can't control that, because we all get triggered by different things. We all have been through different experiences, and usually when we are triggered or do react in a certain way, that just means that we need to work on something within ourselves. And it doesn't make us bad. It doesn't make us horrible people because we got triggered and had a bad moment. It's just one of those things we have to step back and really look at, okay, why am I getting triggered by this? So that's the only rule I have for that, for myself. But as far as being able to express how weird I am, I used to be really nervous about what people would think of me. I used to be like, well, I can't really express anything other than I'm positive all the time and everything's great and nothing bothers me, and I won't say anything about this, and no, not anymore. And I think some of that comes with age, the experiences you've been through, and if you're open-minded enough to learn from those experiences, that can really play a big part in it. Also, for a lot of us, especially the past couple years and this year, that goes without saying, it's really changed our perspectives, awakened a lot of us. I was already in my awakening process, but this year really accelerated it for me on different levels than I had actually anticipated. But I think really the important part is recognizing that you have the freedom to express yourself. No one can ever tell you, don't be like this, or repress that. Don't express your opinion on this. Nobody owns you. Nobody can tell you that. They may persuade you to feel that way, and society conditions us to go along with everything as far as follow what they say and follow the protocol and follow what's socially acceptable. And that's kind of falling apart. It comes with the territory of 2020. A lot of us are really starting to speak our truth now. We're actually starting to show up for ourselves. Yes, there's still a lot of negativity. There's a lot of toxicity, a lot of division. But in that will come unity. I don't like all that negative stuff. I'll be honest. I really don't like it. I get very saddened by the division we're having, especially in the U.S. right now. However, I still have hope because I know that more of us are awakening to a different reality, a different perception. The matrix is crumbling as we speak. And we're starting to realize that we lead ourselves. We are showing up for ourselves. We have freedom. Even if the outside reality has us in a quarantine or a lockdown, we're never really a prisoner. The only way we can be in a prison is if we lock up ourselves, if we limit ourselves. It's all in the mindset and our energy. There's a different version of freedom in that. We can be that little tiny ripple effect in the people, in the outside reality. And it affects the people around us. And when they see that you're not afraid to express yourself, that you are speaking your truth, and that you are free to be weird, and you are owning it, then they become a little less afraid, and then they might start doing that as well. And this is not in a sense of a herd mentality. This is about them seeing their own power, and what you're doing empowers them. And really, that's the whole point. When we prove to be the example, when we work through our shadow work, when we realize our truth and express that truth in one form or another, we will change the outer reality because we are changing the inner reality. We have to focus on the inner world. And I think it's really, really important that we keep that in mind right now. So her blog post really, really resonated for me because this year I think I have learned that I can speak my truth. I used to be afraid of backlash, or if I expressed my opinion on something, that people wouldn't like it. Yeah, occasionally I'll get a difference of opinion, and to be honest, pretty much all of it's been respectful. which I'm very grateful for. And I'm open to other opinions. I want to learn from other people because I think we all have something we can bring to the table and learn from one another. I think we all react in certain ways because we're all trying to figure things out. We're trying to work through the process, whether we're conscious of it or not. And while maybe not everybody will come to that conclusion, I think a majority of us will come to the conclusion that we are connected, that we have to be our authentic selves. We have to speak up and stop following blindly. Stop the no thinking, stop the laziness in that sense. Because when we don't think for ourselves or we stay quiet about things, we are accepting whatever is being handed to us. If somebody's saying something you don't like, or as far as if your opinion differs from someone else, it's okay to move on sometimes. Sometimes you do have to pick your battles. I wouldn't fight everybody about everything, but it's okay to express your opinion. And when you do that in a way that's respectful but firm, then you're speaking your truth. You're being authentic. So if you want to write that book, write that book. If you want to paint that painting, paint that painting. If you want to go outside and roll in the snow, do it. Because nobody can do that thing exactly like you. Because there's only one you. Because if we were all the same, the world would be really boring. And I don't think we're here to be boring. We're here to empower each other, uplift one another, plant the seeds to give other people courage to see their own truth and their own power. 2020 was a very hard year, and we still have a little bit to go. There will be hard times coming. There will be a lot of upheavals, changes. However, when we keep in mind of our own truth, our own light that's lit within, and remember to not have fear, to have faith, to trust that you are protected and that you will be okay. So don't be afraid to be yourself. Be authentic. Speak your truth. Have fun. That's the other thing. Always have fun. Sometimes, yes, seriousness does have its place, but there are times we take life a little too seriously. When we laugh, when we have fun, when we do things that bring us joy and allows us to entertain our inner child, that raises our vibration, and that actually brings more positivity into our lives. And we actually affect each other in that way too, because when, you know how laughter is contagious, it's kind of like that. It's like one person laughs, another person starts laughing, and so on. So yeah, so just a short, simple, sweet kind of video this week. So thank you to you for doing an awesome blog post and for inspiring this video. It's really amazing what we can do to inspire one another. I really hope you guys liked it. Feel free to click like and subscribe. It would really help my channel grow, and I'd love to have you along for the journey. And again, I'll be doing different little types of videos. And yeah, so I will see you again in a couple days. I hope you all have a wonderful one. And until the next time, to know thyself is to know thy truth. Namaste.